Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Wes and I'm a psychology graduate student training to be a therapist. This channel is devoted to helping you receive mental health training and resources that I can't deliver right now because I'm not a therapist. So let's dive in. For today's lesson, we have a really short, and I just wanted to really quickly go over how you actually change your life. Growing up, I had a lot of difficulties and I really struggled, I still do. And I've always wondered, how do you actually go from point A to point B? How do people change their lives? Well, here is a very simple process. Sometimes it requires more steps, sometimes it's fewer, but generally change falls into these 3 steps. So step 1 is to build awareness. This is one of the huge benefits of meditation, but it can also be developed in lots of ways. It can be developed through thought records in CBT, for example, where you're literally writing down the thoughts that you think during a certain episode. Or it can be developed through yoga, where you're learning how to develop an awareness of your body sensations in the moment. However you develop this, it's very important to focus on developing awareness of you, your thoughts, your patterns, and your sensations that come up in different situations. So, for example, say you're going into a difficult conversation with your partner and you start to feel very tight in your body. That can be a sign that, if you recognize it, can give you a pointer to calm down, take a breath, and go into the conversation from a place of strength instead of a place of anxiety. So developing awareness can help you build skills that allows you to take a breath and pause and choose a different action before you react out of impulse or instinct or habit. The second thing is developing self-compassion. So when we're trying to change, oftentimes we get into these modes of thinking where we start to blame ourselves, we get really down and frustrated with ourselves for all the stuff that we've been doing wrong. And that's the wrong approach, because that only hinders you in your forward movement. You get sucked down into the spiral of negative thinking. Instead, take a moment and try to be compassionate to yourself. Imagine that you're a friend talking to you, or you're talking to your friend who's acting the way you are, and you are telling them, hey, it's okay. You don't need to feel bad right now. Just remember, tomorrow's a new day. You don't have to be perfect all the time. And give yourself a little hug, because nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has off days, and it's okay. You'll keep going. Change comes from small, gradual improvements, not being one way one day and totally different the next. And that leads me into part 3, which is take one small step. Every day, try to focus on what is one tiny thing that I can do differently today to become better at XYZ problem. If we start to try to go from A to Z, from one day to the next, it always ends in failure, frustration, and getting down on yourself. Focus on one small thing and try to take a bird's eye view of your life. So much change can happen in a week, in a month, in a year, in 10 years. So imagine that you have time to work on these things and give yourself a little bit of grace. That's all for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like this video. It helps me out a lot, and subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more content coming out soon. Thank you so much.